Hi guys, welcome to Dragonfly Magic Tarot. I'm going to be doing a reading for the mid-month of August for all the signs. Okay, I'm going to be pulling out some numerology cards for you to see what you should be focused on. If it resonates, please like and share, subscribe. Some of you need to be focusing on compassion. Be more compassionate with somebody. Try to put yourself in their situation. Forgiveness is another one. Wow, that's a lot of forgiveness and compassion coming through. All right, and patience, being patient with someone, something, a process that you're going through. I'm getting to pick one more for some reason for somebody out there. Okay, one more. Follow your dreams. So this might be a blockage for some of you. If you don't forgive, forget, show compassion, that could definitely block your dreams or like where you're headed in life. It's important to forgive and forget and let go of stuff so that you can move forward on your path to follow your dreams. I will read the significance of that at the end of the reading. All right, and then for this, what is the overall energy for the collective? What is the overall energy of the collective? One more. Okay, what does the collective need to be focused on? What is their overall energy? So some of you are not feeling like committing to anything. And then let's see what else. Some of you have hit rock bottom. Some of you have hit your rock bottom this month or last month. And some of you need to start listening is what I'm getting. Listening to maybe advice, listening to music, listening to podcasts, listening to the people around you who love you, care about you, and start like really listening so that you can find either compassion within yourself or compassion with others, and maybe forgive them for whatever has transpired. Sometimes just like really paying attention to what the other person's saying to instead of reacting to what they're saying to can really help you bridge that gap between you and another person. All right, so I will put these to the side for now. That's it's funny. The commitment card came out, and the rock bottom and listening. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the collective. What can what should we be focusing on this mid-month as a collective? All signs from January to December. What are some messages that we need to hear? What should we be focusing on? What are some things that we need to work on? Or perhaps maybe there is some universal truths that we need to learn, or anything in the in our finances or careers or relationships with others that we need to focus on. All right, I think it's ready. I feel it. All right, let's do this. Okay, well that's interesting. Lots of communication this month with somebody, back and forth, or maybe just you. Communicating with yourself, trying to figure out what's going on. Let's see. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Some of you probably felt like really stagnant energy in the month of July or August. I feel like some of you or just feeling stuck, like what do I do? How come this is happening? That's what I'm getting. The Hierophant talks about commitments or learning something new. Perhaps you need to learn something. Perhaps you need to open a book, maybe read something online, go on YouTube and learn about some skill that you might need for a job or maybe even just learning about stuff so that you can show up better for people, since it is kind of in regards to compassion and forgiveness. I see that a lot. And in regards to following your dreams, you might need to study a little bit or something. It looks like in the past, in the past, the universe kind of saw that your cup wasn't full, and they kind of like, almost like you were feeling depleted. It's been rough these couple months. I don't know why, but it has been for a lot of us. All right, what is the Ace of Cups doing here? Can you tell me what the Ace of Cups is doing here? The World. Yeah, so it just seems like you felt like you just didn't have many options, and the universe wasn't giving you many options, or maybe even options in regards to like commitment, or in regards to what you can do. Sorry, this fallen stuff is bugging me. What else? The Eight of Cups. Some of you did not want to walk away from a commitment, but you had to follow your dreams. It seems like maybe that person was holding you back. Maybe that job was holding you back. Okay, let's see what's going on with this Lovers in reverse. I really feel like it was a commitment that you were in that was just not aligned with, or maybe something that you were doing to yourself that just wasn't aligned with your dreams and your hopes. That's interesting. So like half of you do not want to be in a commitment, you know. So half of you are not interested in being in a relationship, and half of you are. So 50-50 with the collective. Some of you are really focused on yourselves, because in the pre-shuffle, before I press record, I did see a lot of individuality and wanting to focus on being authentic and showing up as yourselves and self-love, and that's what I was getting a lot. So I thought it was going to show up again, but I guess the message that really needed to come out was the one about forgiveness and compassion, and maybe just having forgiveness and compassion with yourself too. Just forgive yourself for maybe choosing the wrong people, the wrong career, the wrong place to live. It could be so many things that you might have to show yourself some compassion, or maybe show somebody else compassion. No one's perfect, you know? Like, I think that some people just expect perfection all the time, and that's not really human. So let's see, what is the Page of Swords doing here? So the Page of Swords is in the position of what you might likely will do next. It looks like you're going to be focusing on your money, and you're going to be focusing on your career or your status, or like your abundance. Like, that's what the main collective energy is going to be focusing. You're going to be cutting through the BS. A lot of the Page of Swords talks about, you know, kind of moving forward and saying, okay, I need to cut the crap. I need to get through the point of this thing that you're doing, your life, and you're like, okay, this is what I need to do. So it kind of feels like you're coming up with a plan. And then what the universe is saying, that, you know, they're showing out, the universe is giving us the moon. So the moon, it talks about mystery and stuff, because the future is an energy that we can't really tap into because of free will. So it's ever changing. And but let's see what else the universe has for us in regards to the mid-month of August. Two of Pentacles. So you're definitely going to have to be making some decisions about cutting someone off, ending something, going one way or another. This is a month that is very significant to most of you, about making cutting decisions. I feel like you are going to be coming to a decision. Let's see what this Lovers. This is like the most half and half reading I have ever done. Let's see. Six of Swords with the Eight of Wands here. So some of you are definitely ending a connection, ending a relationship with someone. You are just going to be walking away from a commitment. I really feel that. For a lot of you, you're just like, this isn't for me. I had that with, who was it? With Cancer. Cancer was cutting someone off. They were like, I am not doing this no more. You know, sometimes things have to end in order for other things to begin. I do get that. It's really important to know that all endings come with new beginnings. And I never really understood that because, you know, as a fixed sign myself. Wow, see, so the Death card. The Death card talks about endings and new beginnings. I know it's like creepy, but it really does talk about new beginnings. Something's definitely ending. I really feel for a lot of you, like maybe I want to say like 70% of whoever's tuning into this is ending something because they've hit rock bottom. Like they're ending a pattern, they're ending a behavior. They're definitely just ending something. It's gotta go. It's just no more. There's just, you know, cutting through the BS. All right. Any other messages in regards to where the collective is going with this King of Pentacles and Page of Swords? Can we get one more, please? Okay. The Magician. Okay, so definitely, see, during the pre-shuffle, I got the Magician upside down as well. And now we're seeing it here. So you have to be very, very, very selective about the things that you're choosing to put in your life right now, the people that you're allowing into your life, the people that have, what's that called? The people that will have access to you. You know, who has access to you? Why do they have access to you? Where are you going to work and why are you working there? And it's just all seems to be very much like you are in the process of making everything matter. So with that being said, I would think that whoever's tuning into this or this energy of the collective is going to be living more consciously and being more aware about their commitments, about their health. Oh, that was something that popped out earlier too, about how you're going to follow your dreams. I did say I was going to read that, so give me a moment. So let's see, it's number 85. This time indicates a time to reach for the stars and follow your dreams, whatever they may be. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to put your hopes and dreams at the forefront of your mind and to believe without a doubt that they are really coming true. Pay no mind to poverty, consciousness, fear, or competition, because the universe is abundant and there's no limitation, even though you have no control over how or when things will unfold. And I think this comes with the Magician being in reverse. And I think that's why I was like so intuitively connected to wanting to read this card, because a lot of you want to end stuff, but you don't know where to begin. Like, what do I want? Where do I need? What is for me? What is not for me? And that takes time. Like it's gonna take some time to kind of figure that out. But there are things like people that are not right for you. Don't be afraid to cut them off. Just tell them straight out. Just be like, okay, I don't connect with you in this way, or maybe this is not where I am in my life right now, and this is not what I want to do. And like, don't be afraid to put those boundaries, because boundaries are for you, not for them. This is for you. And if people can't respect them, then they're not your people. It's that easy, you know? I used to make a big deal about boundaries, and now I totally understand what they're all about, you know? So let go of expectations and embrace the magic and the mystery in celebrating the unknown. And I think this is why this the moon came out, because it is the unknown. It's unknown because the future is unknown until you start kind of throwing in those seeds for yourself, you know? So you will attract synchronistic opportunities even when you feel as if success is way beyond your reach. Never give up on your dreams, because they really will come true. So you really have to believe in your own magic. I always tell my daughter that, magic is not that stuff we see on TV. Magic is literally within us and without. So that's, I don't know if you guys have seen The Craft, but when they talk about within and without and so without, so within and so without, or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, Mercury's got me all twisted. I can't remember stuff. But as I was saying, what is within you will reflect on the outside. So you have to be very conscious about what you're deciding to put out there. If you don't want something, don't be afraid to put it out there. If you do want something, don't be afraid to put it out there. The universe will give you tests too. And it will test you to see if you're really serious about that commitment that you're making to yourself. If you are seriously about not committing to anybody, then be about it. If you seriously hit rock bottom, then recognize that you hit rock bottom. And if you're serious about like starting to listen to other people, or maybe taking advice, or really being more conscious about what you're saying and what you're doing, then be about it. Don't just think about it, but actually follow through with these things that you want for yourself in order for your dreams to come true. Oof, sorry. Sometimes I just go on a spiel. Let's see what the universe has to say for you guys, for the collective. This is the collective for August, mid-month. I've been like chilling a lot, so I'm sorry that I haven't posted. I've been having to like collect my own energy and sleep. All right, what you got for us, universe? What you got? I need 3 cards. That's 1. Okay, there's 2. Oh, I knew it was gonna be 4. I should have said it, but I just felt it because 4 and then 4. It had to be, All right, so the first one is barrier. Find ways around obstacles to find happiness. Sometimes these barriers are boundaries. You have to put boundaries with people so that you can be happy, and then sometimes you have to go around certain obstacles, whether it be in career and commitment within yourself, so that you can find that happiness. Emotion. Look into the depths of your emotions. So really connecting with yourself and maybe being compassionate towards yourself if you've made some mistakes. I mean, we all say shit we don't mean sometimes, and then we have to take it back and apologize, or, so you don't do it again and you don't fuck up and say stupid things again or whatever. So then cherish, protect your relationships well. And I think that if you want to protect your relationships, sometimes you need boundaries, and sometimes you need to apologize, or sometimes you need to forgive, right? Accept. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. There are certain things that are just completely out of our control. We can't control what people say and do, and all we can really do is like control how we react. But even then, sometimes it's even hard to control if we're being triggered by something. So try to keep that in mind as you go through the mid-month, of August. Is try to see, what bothers you, what you need to be more compassionate about, how you're going to follow your dreams. I know it's a lot of shit, but it is what it is, I feel like I'm connecting to a group of people that really just want to get their shit together. All right, what do we got for romance cards for the midweek for some of y'all? Because this did not really talk about love too much, because it was like half and half. Like half my subscribers are in love and half of them are like, nah, I'm good. All right, let's see. Counselor's reading was so funny. Okay, we got 3. Wow. Okay, definitely. See, y'all, like, I'm not even making this up. All right, so some of y'all are in separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So with this commitment card, some of y'all are separating. You're like, don't want to do that shit no more. All right, forgiving and learning. as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So forgiveness, okay? Compassion, be compassionate towards people. I mean, don't be like super empathetic to the point where like it hurts you, but just understand that everybody's on a different journey, and like whatever they got going on, it's whatever they got going on, and they just gotta respect where you're at, and you respect what they're at, and just leave them alone, and then they'll leave you alone, you know? Past life relationship, you have known each other before, so whoever you were connecting with is definitely a soulmate, maybe trying to teach you something. That's so annoying, and it happens all the time. We do have several soulmates. Some of them come for a little while, some of them stay around all our lives. I have a really dear friend of mine who I've known like half of my life, and you know, it's one of those soulmates that I'll have forever. But then I've had soulmates that, you know, just for a couple of years, and then we just go our ways because that's just the way life is, right? So whoever you were connecting with in the past definitely was a soulmate, and maybe that's, you know, the lesson of that relationship, or what you needed to get out of that relationship is now over. All right, so I got hidden messages for anybody who's in no contact for the collective. This is for all the signs. Or actually, let's do something fun. Let's do like a message for every sign, okay? So I don't know how to go in order, but let's start with Aquarius. Aquarius, if you're in no contact with somebody, can I get one message? Whoa, that was quick. You and I were too young. So Aquarius, for whoever you were connecting with, y'all were too young when you got together. So that's probably why it didn't work out. All right, and Aries, what you got, Aries, for anyone who's not in contact with Aries? I wish I could take back my words. Like I said, we fuck up, we say things, and then we gotta apologize, right? So someone totally fucked up on Aries, said some shit they shouldn't have said. All right, what's Gemini? Someone you're not in contact with, Gemini. Whoa, okay, we got two messages, I guess. I want to feel that way again. I want to tell you how I feel. So for some of you, Gemini, someone wants to tell you how they feel. They want to feel that way again with you. Let's see. All right, Capricorn. What we got for Capricorn? Cappies. I'm starting to understand our connection. So for some of you are separated, they're starting to understand like the point of the connection. And then Libra. What's going on with Libras? I want to feel that way again. So they miss you, Libra. All right, what about Scorpio? What we got for Scorpio? I know I messed up everything. All right, that's your message for Scorpio. And Taurus, it's time for me to heal now. So whoever, okay, wow, Leo, I know I messed up everything. You sure did. All right. All right, Pisces. What we got with Pisces? We need to let each other go. All right, Pisces knows that it's the end of that commitment. You gotta let each other go. You know, sometimes it's like better to cut things off while it's still healthy. In Spanish, we say, es mejor cortar por lo sano. So like, if y'all know Spanish, you know what I mean. All right, where was I? Pisces. All right, Saggy. Anybody in no contact with the Sagittarius group? Wait. I can't stop thinking about you. So someone still thinks about you. And what about Virgo? Virgo. What we got for Virgo? One more. Oh, I want to feel that way again. All right, what we got for Cancer? Okay. Oh, I got two messages for Cancer. I hid who I really am from you. It's time for me to heal now. A lot of people are healing right now. I get it. You know, some grown folks trying to heal before they get into another relationship or before they move on to the next stage of their lives. Okay, guys, that's all I have for the mid-month reading for the collective. I hope this was useful. I hope that you guys resonate with it. I hope it helps in some way or another. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. It really helps with the channel to get the messages across to everybody who needs to hear it. Thanks again for tuning in, and have a wonderful mid-month. Bye-bye.